Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And I really would love for you to just kind of put your guard down, breathe into your belly, and allow me to share a quick story with you about this morning and how I was thinking about what it is that we could be doing today. Every now and then, I get this beautiful, I'm going to call it a tailwind, like a tailwind from the universe that literally pushes me out of bed. And it pulls me towards a vision of how I would love to be leading my life. And I wrote this down literally in a stream of consciousness. I was getting out of bed. And it started off with this whole idea. If you were to lead your life like someone who was consciously pushing against mediocrity, the boundaries of old beliefs, the things that no longer serve you, James, what would it look like? So I wrote down this, #disrupt my own mediocrity. Disrupt my own mediocrity. I'm hashtagging it because it's a funny way to actually say that this can be branded in all areas of one's life. It can be connected to your profession, your relationships, the way that you talk to yourself. But most importantly, the way that you present your possibilities, what you know in your heart to be true, but whether or not you fully listen to it and trust it. So I put together 5 things that I want you to consider writing down this morning, or at least just close your eyes and let me just impress them upon your heart. Okay? Not even for your mind. This is for your heart. Just let your mind just go to sleep and let your heart open up and receive. This is so beautiful when this happens. I don't want to miss the moment. Okay? So number 1, is it good morning, God, or is it good God morning? That right there will pretty much set the tone for the day. And I find more and more that if I can understand and then fully not try to intellectualize, but rather embody the idea of good morning God versus good God morning, I have already given myself a foothold in possibility. I have already dented my own universe of what it is that's possible to come through me, in me, and as me. So you this morning, if you can just give yourself the opportunity to say, okay, was it good God morning or whatever it is when you go, oh my gosh, no, good morning God, what do you have in store for me today? Universe, light, what do you want to shine through me today? How can I get out of the way to allow you to display? How can I get out of the way to allow you to display the awesomeness that is? Okay, that's number 1. Just like, yeah. All right, number 2. This is one of my favorite things to do, and I got to admit, this is how I replaced addiction a long, long time ago. And I was actually using exercise while I was still addicted to a lot of things that were absolutely destroying my life. But when those things went away, it was because I really leaned into the idea that movement was an expression of spirituality. I call it sweating my prayers. Whether you're walking, when you're running, you're lifting weights, you're doing yoga, whatever it is, understand that it's prayer in motion. All motion creates positive emotion, and you are building neurochemicals of possibility. That is going to be an elixir that'll carry you, that'll drive you, that'll push you outside of your known boundaries, that'll destroy beliefs that no longer serve you. Exercise is medicine. It is medicine of the heart and soul. Sweat your prayers. Number 3, do all that you can to be a witness of the greatness that you are. That is a sign. I mean, if there's anything that take that one right to heart, we know that we are not present as much as we'd love to. We wake up and the first thing we do is we have a rush of cortisol. These stress hormones literally rush us into future fear, like, oh my goodness, what's going to happen today? Will I measure up? Will I be okay? Will I be successful? I will be loved. Will I be love? Or will I be judgment? Will I be repeating the things that I know no longer serve me, that are not my truth? And will I not be good today by fitting in? Will I step out by living my truth? That right there. I will not be good today. I will step out and lead my truth. That is disruption of mediocrity at the core of spirituality. Number 4, let me just really, boy, it hits me sometimes. Don't you dare dim your light to make anyone or anything comfortable today. That right there is the essence of what a superhero does today. We need leaders who drop the ego and shine their light. We need love that is so absolutely outrageously beautiful because it has not expressing anything other than the truth of our being. We're not saying, hey, look at me, we're look at we. what we can do. Invite people through your demonstration. Be a permission giver by the way that you lead your life. Do it with such a level of love and openness and curiosity and creativity that you invite everyone who has the blessing of laying eyes on you to follow what it is that they see in you, in themselves. Leaders give permission for others to lead. Leaders give permission through their beauty, through their elegance, through their opulence, through their love, to wake up everyone who lays eyes on them. And lastly, what would love do right now? Ask yourself this as many times as you can possibly stand it. 200, 300, 400 times a day. Be like Gandhi underneath his breath as he used to walk through across India, as he was leading nonviolence leadership. You want to be an activist, right? We need to be activism in united ways of loving out loud. Gandhi would say under his breath, Ram, 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 thousands of times a day, so he wouldn't forget why he was here and what he was here to do. He was here to be love. What would love do now? Ask yourself that. Every doorway you pass over, every human being you lay eyes on, every time you're in an interaction, ask yourself under your breath, what would love do now? And watch yourself lean in. Watch yourself be a good listener. Watch yourself be a champion for others' dreams. I believe being a champion for others allows us to be the champion of why we're all here. We are alive to the degree that we serve. We disrupt mediocrity through the demonstration of possibility. Being present, being open, being alive. Yeah, that was this morning's wake-up call. The universe is a tailwind, the light and love to carry you on your mission today, to lead with your love out loud. So with that much love and every blessing, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Peace and love. Bye for now.